What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far, and in today's video I'm bringing you guys another Starcraft 2 cast between two players on the WCS Pro circuit. Spawning here in the top left hand corner of Catalyst LE, playing with the Zerg pieces, we have a player who goes by the name of Mamba. And on the opposite side of the map, playing with the blue Terran pieces, we have a player who goes by the name of HeroMarine. So guys, game number one you guys can check out on the YouTube channel right now. HeroMarine absolutely played a brilliant game number one. His control is so good with the Terran pieces. Now Mamba, of course you guys don't know him, too well, but he is on the WCS Pro circuit, so you guys should get familiar with this player. He is a Zerg player, obviously, and I find him to have come up with some pretty interesting builds, and I'm excited to see what he ends up doing to try to respond to HeroMarine. I felt that he was a little bit slow in game number one with his transitions, kind of trying to decide what he wanted to do, and I felt since he didn't really commit to sticking with one specific kind of build, it felt like he didn't really know what he wanted to do, and he was kind of slow with transitioning. But I still think that this is a great player who is going to possibly be a force to be reckoned with moving forward on the WCS Pro circuit. So let's see what the players are doing, guys. Looks like it's a pretty standard hatch gas hatch gas pool for our Zerg player. And now at the opposite side of the map, looks like it's a standard barracks into a refinery, and now into a command center for our Terran player, or I should say orbital command. His orbital command is about to go up here, so pretty standard at this point. Nothing out of the ordinary, at least at this point. Reaper's going to be coming up, is going to be doing get some scouting information here. The Reaper, for all of you Terran players out there, I have to say that the Reaper is really good, just giving you some really good information early on in the game as to what the opponent is doing, especially a Zerg player, because you never know if you're going to go up against some cheese, or if there's planning on going for a macro focus style. I think it's really important to know and get that scouting information. Drone here looks like it's about to probably take this third base here relatively soon. But as I said, looks pretty standard here, guys. Looks pretty standard. Zergling speed upgrade is coming. We have one queen now on the field, and it looks like a factory is being constructed right now, as well as, of course, the expansion for our Terran player. So the Terran's going to know that this third base is now going down. Should be interesting to see what our Terran player decides to do. He's building a starport at this point, and once again, going with the two Hellions, and I think that's a great decision on his part. The Hellions definitely do help with getting more scouting information, but also if you can sneak them into the natural mineral line or the main mineral line, your opponent may be in a lot of trouble. So with that, looks like this Reaper's going to try to get some kills here on a couple of these drones. At least, getting some lost mining time here for our Zerg player, but they do end up cleaning that up. On the opposite side, Mamba is getting some information here. He's sacrificing this Overlord to see what is going on. I think that's a great decision on his part. Just knowing what's going on at all times. He's on his third base now. He's probably going to start droning up on that third base expansion, so he can really get started on on really just building up a bigger and bigger force over time here. So I'm wondering if Mamba's going to do anything different this game. I wonder if he's going to go with a different kind of build here that's not going to revolve around Zerglings and Banelings, and then later on in the match end up moving into the Mutalisks. I don't know if that's the best decision for him. On the opposite side of the map, we do have, of course, the stim pack being researched, as well as some Marines are going to be coming out here for our Terran player. Another command center is being constructed at this point, and then also the double engineering base is going to try to get those +1/+1 upgrades for our our Terran player. And then 2 more barracks are being constructed at this point. So it looks like our Terran player, HeroMarine, is planning on getting into the macro focus game as well. So, shades on, shades in. I'm not talking about the Protoss here, people, but it does look like he's going to come onto the creep and get a single kill here on those drones. And once again, HeroMarine, he seems like he's going to, you know, I think using the Hellions is a very good move when it comes to using, when you're going up against a Zerg opponent. It's very annoying to deal with, or to have to deal with the Hellions. It just is such a pain to deal with Hellions because they can be such a nuisance, and they're quick. They can get into your mineral line relatively quickly. They're gonna come onto the creep here, but with all that being said and done, I don't think that these Hellions probably won't get too aggressive, at least at this stage in the game. Baneling Nest is coming up for our Zerg player, and then as well as the lair is going to get started here. As I said, I do kind of wonder if this is going to be a little bit different, or if our Zerg player is going to just go for the same type of build here. Hard to tell at this point, but it looks like our Terran player is going for a relatively similar build, going with a bunch of siege tanks as well as some Marines. Got these Hellions on this side of them, on the top right hand corner of the map. Sniped a drone here. Is trying to expand. They want to keep that, you know, scouting information. Now, I do like the decision here. I hope he's going to just kind of get a feel of what's going on here, even though there is a couple of siege tanks here. They're going to make short work of that. But he does know now, okay, that there is going to be another base coming up here. And with that being said, it looks like all these Marines and Hellions are going far onto creep here. They're going to try to get the cancel on this hatchery here, trying to get the surround here with all these Zerglings and these Queens, but those Hellions and Marines are going to just make short work of it. They're going to get the kill on 2 of the Queens so far, and then more and more of these Banelings are being constructed at this point. You got to be careful that they aren't going to get picked up for free, but HeroMarine, smartly enough, will just back off, and once again has taken a commanding lead. He just keeps on doing these small drops with some of these Hellions and now constructing some Hellbats, but just it's unbelievable how HeroMarine is kind of playing this. He's going to try to get the cancel now on this 4th base expansion over here in the top right hand corner. Does get the cancel on it. More and more units are coming across the map now. You got a few siege tanks right now, as well as more and more Marines are going to be coming, funneling down the map here. And I think at this point, HeroMarine wants to close the game out right here and right now. There are some Hydras out right now, but the slow push of the Terran is going to be pretty difficult. They're trying to snipe this hatchery, which is the 3rd base location. And once again, HeroMarine shows why he is such a dominating force using the Terran units, and Mamba has to GG out of game number 2. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between HeroMarine and Mamba, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.